Hello, welcome to Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. I am Cathryn. Today's collaboration is put together by the lovely Jaime from the channel Board or Bananas.
Now, the idea behind the Look for Less collab is for us to basically find a look that we've been loving and recreate it in our own style for less than retail. It can be fashion, home decor, an organized space, or anything. Basically, the sky's the limit. Thanks, Jaime. I'm getting a project off my list. Now guys, I was determined to get a picture for my living room, one that was large and that it had blue and greens and maybe hints of gold, and I shopped everywhere online as well as in stores, Z Gallery to Pier 1, and of course, even while I'm sitting down and watching TV. You know, just wishing the people would just get out of the way so I could take a look at the picture behind them. A canvas this large can be a little expensive, but I had one that was donated to me some years ago. It was a little dirty and the picture was hideous, so I simply learned how it was assembled, disassembled it, and then I spray painted the actual canvas white. My supplies included acrylic paints, which I had from a previous project, some leafing finish as well as metallic paint. Those are old as well. I had old paintbrushes. Of course, I'm always painting something. I used a spray bottle to begin this process. I'll show you that in the first video. And then water, and you also need a little container to keep your paintbrushes nice and clean. Use a paper plate as a palette to hold all of your paints and mix them. Plastic on the floor to protect your surface in your home as well as in the garage. Paper towels as well as extra cloth towels that you're just dying to get rid of to help you keep your project area nice and clean. I decided to finish out this whole project with a heavy gel as well as a matte gel. All right, here's the process number one that you might want to choose. You simply squeeze the paint onto the canvas, and then you just might want to take a little brush and move it around if you've gotten a little too much in an area. And then the final step that really does the painting for you. See that? Take that spray bottle filled with water and just squirt the paint. And there you are. That's doing the painting for you. And then after that, guys, all you simply have to do is just layer on the paint, different colors. You see my little makeshift little easel set up here? The supporting beam is actually and ladder. And then of course, they're sitting on two dirty bricks that I basically use to uphold my furniture when I'm painting. And of course, I've got an old shower curtain on the floor to catch the water as it's dripping from the painting. Right there in the garage. Okay, here's painting technique number 2. Basically, you add a little water to a bowl, put in your paint, and then simply mix it well or not using your paintbrush. And just simply make sure you saturate your paintbrush very, very well. Take your paintbrush and then, of course, place it along the edge of the canvas and allow the paint to just drip. Some of the benefits of this technique for me was the fact that I felt more in control of the painting and the paint and where it was going. I also love the fact that I could use a variety of brush sizes depending on the colors that I was going to use. And I love the fact that it saved time. Well, God decided to water the earth, so I had to move my operation indoors upstairs to my workspace. Don't worry, I put plastic on the floor. And again, now I'm just whitewashing the actual painting, doing basically the same thing with my paintbrush. I also use my paintbrush to apply drips of paint throughout the painting. No, I did not forget to add the gold to my painting. I'm using that precious metals leafing finish right out of the jar. Now, some of the colors that I used were blue sky, baby blue, island blue, Indian turquoise, blue water, and Persian blue. I love that combination together. Now on the bottom right, you can actually see some remnants of the old painting that was there before. I think you should always protect your painting. I begin by scooping a little bit of the gel into a plate. I then apply the gel from the spoon first because I don't like to waste any. And then secondly, I just use swift motions back and forth all over the painting. It gives me that sort of brush stroke effect. I also make sure that I cover one area of the painting with the gel at a time. That way I'm sure that I don't miss any spaces in between the paintbrush strokes. What? No reveal? Oh yes, there's going to be a reveal, but I just had to show you this painting. About 11 plus years ago, during an office cleanup, they were throwing away things like crazy because they had a deadline. I had just basically moved into a new home and I didn't have any wall decor, but this was given to me to take it, and hey, and I did. Guys, I had it appraised last year and I found out that if I should sell this painting, I shouldn't sell it for anything less than $500. It's called Summer Kimono and the artist's name is William Gatewood. I am so blessed to have this trash to treasure episode occur in my life. So when someone is giving you something and it doesn't look too pretty to you or you don't know what to do with it, hang on to it just for a couple of days. Do your research. You may find out that you've been blessed in disguise. So now let me show you the updated border around this beautiful painting. The Summer Kimono officially has a home. I think the upgrade from the little boy blue border to this rich navy border really gave it the spotlight that it deserved. And I think that the lamps on opposite side are giving it just the right amount of light so I don't have to worry about fading. I am so excited. I call it Morning by Morning from Lamentations 3:22-23. Every day we're given a different mercy to handle whatever situation may come our way. I just love it. The blues are there and the sky and the serenity of looking at it, knowing that I should never ever give up on anything.
I hope that you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed getting another project off my list. And there's much more to be done and I cannot wait to share every bit of it with you. Now those that are participating in this collaboration are listed in the comments area of this video. Click, watch, enjoy, and subscribe to all of us, So thanks a lot for watching and as always, stay in prayer and stay creative.